Hello, and a wonderful day to you. I hope that you're having an awesome one. I've recently published a new book, and it's called Awakening to the New Earth, Co-Creating Our Journey to a Higher Consciousness. Um, I guess before I get started, I should probably show you this disclaimer because the book actually offers spiritually guided insights and some multidimensional perspectives that may not align. As a matter of fact, most of them won't. They won't align with mainstream scientific or institutional views on things, right? So, as readers, I'm inviting you to engage with an open mind, with discernment, and certainly with some personal resonance, if you will. The content is shared to inspire and empower you, not to claim, accurate or reliable information based on direct observation or experimentation or measurable evidence, right? Rather than theory or belief. So this is not empirical, is what I'm saying. So having said that, the book outlines a transformative vision for humanity's evolution into a higher state of consciousness, referred to as the New Earth, right? A 5D reality. It also serves as a guide for starseeds and light workers, wayshowers, those folks that are awakening to a divine purpose, that they feel, and it emphasizes humanity's role in co-creating a reality rooted in love, unity, and sovereignty. Now, to that end, the book has several key themes and concepts. It talks about planetary ascension and cosmic timelines, which kind of detail out Earth's transition from a third dimensional matrix of control and illusion to a 5D reality, which is characterized by the unity, the peace, and divine connection we talked about a minute ago. And this shift, which is all a part of the age of Aquarius, which you're probably aware we're in, is supported so far, in everyday events by cosmic events like solar flares and eclipses and planetary alignments and all that sort of stuff. We'll go through some of that from 2020 through 2025, and that helps. Those types of things help to activate our DNA, which has largely been dormant, and helps us to elevate the collective consciousness. A significant event, the solar flash, is prophesied to culminate this ascension by 2030, ushering in a Christed consciousness and opening up galactic contact. So I would encourage you to follow the saga of Three Eye Atlas as well, which is unfolding right now, because that's quite extraordinary. Now, the book also talks about galactic support and star seeds, etc., right? This is to say that it refers to benevolent extraterrestrial civilizations, including the Galactic Federation, Pleiadians, and notable figures that all help to assist humanity while honoring our free will. It talks about humanity's historical manipulation and disclosure, and reveals some ancient interventions by dark forces, if you will. The reduction of humanity's 12-strand DNA down to 2. And it talks about the dismantling of the deep state, the cabal, through secret military tribunals, which have been going on since, I think, 2018. It talks about Earth Alliance efforts, and it talks about public disclosures and all about these kind of truths and suppressed technologies. And it also talks about pending extraterrestrial contact. The book also outlines the implementation of global systemic transformation systems via massive programs like the Security and Reformation Act that symbolize economic and government reforms. They talk about the quantum financial system, which is described as a spiritually aligned framework to replace corrupt financial structures. And as you may suspect, the book also talks about the spiritual practices and embodiment through things like forgiveness, meditation, heart-centered visualization, and this is all to align with 5D frequencies. It talks about the golden triangle, right? The third eye, the crown chakra, and the heart, DNA activations, and all of these things are key to accessing higher consciousness And it even talked about events like the 3 days of darkness. Now, concerning cosmic and energetic shifts, the book highlights cleansing of negative energies by galactic light forces, neutralization of threats like chemtrails, and the recalibration of divine feminine energies. It also talks about the breakdown of these old systems, media, banking, that sort of thing, currencies, fiat currencies especially, and the rise of things like citizen journalism, gold-backed currencies, and technologies which had been previously suppressed. The book also talks about humanity's role as it urges us to reclaim our sovereignty, to release fear, and to co-create a reality of love and peace. And the book stresses unity consciousness, light workers, starseeds, and all that good stuff. It also talks about the evidence of change that we see by citing some tangible signs of transformation, everything from CEO resignations, and gold-backed currency movements to some rather unusual military activities that are all part of the White House, the White Hat, White Hat efforts to dismantle dark control systems. And it talks in depth about the White Hat Alliance and a ton of other stuff. So, in essence, the book is a call to action for awakened folks, right? I don't mean woke, I mean awakened individuals to embody their divine spark, align with cosmic support, and even co-create a new earth free from oppression, which is going to be guided by love, truth, and unity. And I'm not trying to convince you of anything or ask you to believe anything. I'm just asking that you approach the information in this book with an open heart and an open mind and see what resonates with you. I want to thank you so very, very much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoy the song that I wrote, which is also the theme to the book. So thank you, and many blessings to you.